Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you all?
I am fine, thank you.
Okay. I'm fine. I'm
I'm
fine.
fine.
Okay.
How are you,
So
ma'am?
I'm fine, children. Last days we were checking with the syllables, isn't it?
Yes.
Ah. But before we continue with the syllables, we should not forget our reading habit. Yes? So let's do today our reading. Then in the next class, we will go to the syllables. Okay? Last 2 days, we were not reading, isn't it? So we will read it today. Okay? Okay. Now, I'll just give you a small paragraph. I'll read it once for you. Then you can read. Fine? Okay? Can you see the board? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Deva?
1 second. Okay. I'll read it once for you. James wants. James wants. You want the words to be bigger? Okay, 1 second. Okay. Now, is it fine?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Or a little bit more bigger?
No. No.
1 second.
Yes. I go to toilet.
Yeah, you may. Okay, now it's fine, I hope. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll read it once. James wants a dog. He walks for the pet store. James sees the animals. Anirudh, don't touch the word. Now you can touch. Now you can touch. Now you can touch the board. No problem. Now the marks won't come up. James wants a dog. Second line, he walks for the pet store. James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs. Okay? I'll read it once again. James wants a dog. He walks for the pet store. James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs. Okay? Fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Now who can read it? Chelsea, come on, read. Chelsea, come on.
Ma'am.
So 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Somebody else is calling me. What's it, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am? Who is it?
Ma'am, what is mine?
1 minute, 1 minute. What's it?
Ma'am, what is mine?
The rat.
Okay, ma'am.
Rat. Okay, Chelsea, start.
James wants a dog.
Hmm.
He walks
Oh.
for the pet store.
Hmm.
James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cats.
Hmm.
He sees the rabbits.
Hmm.
He sees the birds.
Hmm.
He sees the meat.
The eyes. Mice.
Mice.
Ah.
He sees the dogs. Thank
Very
you,
good.
ma'am.
You're welcome. Well done. Rishikesh.
James wants a dog.
Hmm.
He walks for the pet store.
Hmm.
James sees the animals at
At
the pet store.
Hmm.
He sees the cat. He sees the rabbit.
Mm.
He sees the bird.
Birds.
He sees the mice.
Mm.
He sees the dog.
Very good. Karthik.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mm. Wants a dog. Mm. He walks for the pet store.
For the pet
Store.
store.
He sees the animals.
Sees the
The animals
animals
at the pet store.
at the pet store.
Mm.
He sees
The cats.
the cats.
Mm.
He sees the rabbit.
Mm.
He sees the
Birds.
birds.
Mm.
He sees
The mice.
he sees dogs.
Good. Keep it up. Well done. Kevin.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
James wants a dog.
Mm.
He walks for the pet store.
Mm.
James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cat. He sees the rabbits. He sees the bird. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
It's not dogs, it is dogs. Yes, good. Keep up. Well done. Ryan. Wait, Naitik, I will. Ryan, come on.
James
Wants.
a dog.
Mm.
He walks for the pet store.
Mm.
James
Sees the animals.
animals at the pet store.
Mm.
He sees
The cats.
the cats.
Mm.
He sees the rabbit.
Mm.
He sees the bird.
Birds. That sound should come out. Okay, birds.
He sees the bird.
Mm.
He sees the mice.
Mm.
He sees the dog.
Dogs.
Dogs.
Yes, good. Naitik, come on.
James wants a dog.
Dog. The sound. Dog. He walks
He wants for
for
the
pet store.
pet store.
James sees the animals.
The streets.
James sees the animals at the
At the
pet store.
store.
He sees the cats.
He sees the cat. He sees the rabbit. He sees the
Birds.
he sees the
Mice.
mice. He sees the dogs.
Dogs. Yes, good. Well done. You're welcome, dear. Now who is it? Roshan.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. James wants a dog. A dog. The sound. Dog.
A dog.
Walks. He walks for the pet store. James sees. James sees
the animals
at the
at the
pet store.
pet store.
He sees the cats.
He is the cat. He is the rabbit.
He sees the birds.
He is the bird.
Sees.
He sees the bird.
He sees the mice.
He
Sees.
sees the mice.
Hmm. Hmm.
He is the
Dogs.
dog.
Good. Jake, come on.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Jake,
Good morning, ma'am.
good morning.
James
Wants a dog.
wants a dog.
Dog, the sound. Dog.
Dog.
He
He
walks for
for the
pet
P
pet
pet
store.
store.
Mm.
James
Sees
sees
the animals.
the
No, it is not the. As here it is vowel sound. It is the. Okay.
the
The animals
animals
at the
at the
pet store.
pet store.
He see
Pet store.
pet store.
Pet store.
Good. He sees the cats.
He sees the pet.
Cats.
Sees the
Rabbits.
rabbits.
He sees the birds.
He
Sees
sees the
birds.
birds.
He sees
He sees the
mice.
mice.
He sees the
the
dogs.
dogs.
Good. Juania,
You, ma'am.
you're welcome. Come on.
Yes.
James wants
Wants
a dog.
a dog.
He walks
He was
for
the
pet store.
door.
James
James sees
see the animals. The animals at the
the
pet store.
store. He
Sees the
sees
cats.
the
Cats.
He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees
The mice.
mice.
He sees
the
the dogs. Yes, good. Sarang,
Thank you, ma'am.
you're welcome.
Jane was a dog.
Dog, the sound. It's not dog, it is dog.
Dog.
He walks for
The
pet
pet
store.
stores.
James
James
sees the animals.
the animals.
It's not the animals. It is sorry. It is not the animals. It is the animals.
The animals eat
At the
at the
pet store.
pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits.
Rabbits.
He
Sees the birds.
the birds.
Birds.
He sees the
Mice.
mice.
He sees the dogs.
Sees the dogs.
Good. Well done. Crisanto. Crisanto.
Ma'am.
Come on. James
James
wants
a dog.
dog.
He walks for the
Pet
pet
store.
store. James sees
The animal
the animal
at
the
pet store. He
He
sees the
sees
cats.
the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds.
Sound.
He sees the
Birds.
mice.
It's not meese. It is mine.
He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
Okay, keep up. Well done. Devon, you're welcome.
Yes, ma'am.
Stop. Wait, Joseph.
James wants a dog.
Mm.
He walks for the pet store.
For the pet store.
For the pet store.
Mm.
James sees
The
animals at the pet
at
the
yes, Russian.
pet store.
Mm.
He sees the cat. He sees the rabbits.
Mm.
He sees the
Birds.
birds. He sees
Mice.
mines. He sees the
dog.
dog.
Good. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Emmanuel. Emmanuel. I don't know where he is. Okay. Dean, come on.
Joseph.
Wait, Joseph, I will. Okay. Dean, come on.
Yes, ma'am. James
Wants a dog.
a dog.
He walks for the pet store.
For
The pet store.
pet store.
James sees
James sees
the
the animals at the pet store.
Store.
He sees the
Cats. He sees the rabbits.
He sees the rabbits. He sees the
Birds.
He sees the mice.
He sees the dogs. Wait a minute, Dean. You have to keep in mind, you should not lengthen that the sound. Okay, it is short. Only the. Don't say the. Okay, dear. Okay. Yeah, fine. Amy, I will call you. Okay, wait. Joseph, come on.
James was a dog. He walks for the pet store. James sees
the animals at the pet store. At the pet store.
At the pet store. He sees
the cats.
He sees the cat. He sees the rabbit. He sees the bird. He sees
the mice.
He sees dog.
The dogs. Okay, good. Ilhana. James. It is not Jams. It is James.
James wants a dog. He
walks
for the
pet store.
James sees the animals.
The animals. It is not the. It is the.
The animals at
the pet store.
He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
Dogs. It is not dog. It is dog.
Dogs.
Good. Nainia.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Nainia. James. Say, James wants a dog. Wants a dog. Wants a dog. Good. He walks He walks.
He
Walks.
wants
No. He walks. Walk
walks
for the pet store.
for the pet
Store.
store.
James
James
sees the animals.
sees the animal.
Sees the animals
Sees the animal
at the pet store.
at the pet store.
He sees the cats.
He sees the
He sees the rabbits.
he sees the rabbit.
He sees the birds.
He sees the bird.
He sees the mice.
He sees the mice.
He sees the dogs.
He sees the
Good.
to toilet.
Yeah, you may. Sriram. Come on, Sriram.
Yes, ma'am.
Read.
James
James wants a dog.
wants a dog.
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 He walks for.
It wants for
Walks for
the
the pet store.
store.
The pet store.
The best store.
James sees
James sees
the animals.
animals.
The animals
The animals
at the pet store.
and the pet
Pet store.
store.
He sees the cats.
This is the cat.
He sees the rabbits.
This is the rabbit.
Rabbits.
Rabbit.
He sees the birds.
This is the bird.
He sees the mice.
This is the mine.
Mice.
Mice.
He sees the dogs.
This is the dog.
Dogs.
Dogs.
Good. Keep reading. Okay, Sriram. Amy, come on. Yeah. A dog.
Dog. He
Walks for the pet store.
pet
Pet store.
store.
He sees the animals. The animals. It is not the, it is the animals.
The animals
At the pet store.
pet store.
He sees the cats.
The cat.
He sees the rabbits.
The rabbit.
He sees the birds. Sees the birds. He sees
The
mice.
mice.
He sees
He sees
the dogs.
dog.
The dogs. The dogs.
The dog.
Good. Asha,
Thank you, ma'am.
you're welcome.
James wants a dog. He walks for the
Pet store.
pet store. James sees
The animals
animals
at the
at the
pet store.
pet store. He sees the cat.
Cats.
He sees the rabbit. He sees the
Birds.
birds. He sees the mouse.
Mice.
He sees the dogs.
Dogs. Dogs.
Dogs.
Good. Akshat.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. James wants
a dog.
wants a dog.
Wants a dog.
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 He walks.
He
Walks
walks
for
for
the pet store.
the pet store.
James sees
James sees
the animals.
three animals.
The animals.
Three animals.
The T-H-E, the
The
animals
animals
at the pet store.
at the pet store.
He sees the cats.
He sees the cat. He
He's
sees
the rabbits. He sees
the bird.
birds. Sound. Birds.
Bird.
He sees the mice.
He walks for the pet store. Jim sees the animals.
Chelsea, please mute. Akshat, continue. He sees the birds.
He sees the birds.
He sees the mice.
He sees the mice.
He sees the dogs.
He sees the dog.
Dogs. Okay. Good. Anirudh. Anirudh. You're welcome, dear. Anirudh.
James wants
Oh,
a dog.
dog. The sound. Dog.
He walks
For
the pet store. James see the animals at the pet store.
sees the animals. Sees the animals.
Sees the
Animals at
the
that's the pet store.
animals at the pet store. He see the cat.
Read it clearly.
He see the rabbit.
Wait. Don't run. He sees. It is not he sees.
He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits.
Rabbit.
He sees
R sound.
rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
Good. Okay. Well done. Deva Vinod Kumar. Come on. Deva.
I'm Emmanuel, ma'am.
Wait, Emmanuel. I'll call you Emmanuel and Inaya waits. Okay. Where are you? Deva Vinod Kumar, are you not there?
May I go to toilet?
Yeah, you may. I cannot see you in the video also. Okay. Emmanuel, come on, read.
James wants a dog. He works for the pet store. James sees the animals.
At the pet store.
He sees the cat.
Cats. No, don't run. Read it slowly. He sees the cats. Stronger.
The rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mouse. He sees mice. He sees the dog.
Good.
I'm Deva.
Deva, come on, read. Where were you? Come on, read. James wants a dog. He walks for the pet store. James
sees the animals.
The animals at the pet store. He sees the cats.
He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees
the mice.
the mice.
He sees
the The dog.
Good. It is not birds, it is birds. Okay, sound should be there. Yes. Inaya, come on. Inaya. Shaman and then.
Yes, ma'am.
You are
Read.
wearing some hoodies or woolen clothes, right?
James.
James. It's not James, it is
One.
James.
Woolen clothes.
James
He
wants.
walked for the
The
Pet
insulators are the
store.
substances which will never transfer the energy in them, but they will
James
instead trap all the energy inside them. An example
sees
is woolen clothes that
the
you are wearing over
animals.
here to make your body
Sees
warm in the winter.
The animals.
The will be there inside the
James
woolen clothes, so it will never go out.
Sees
Sees
the animals.
animals.
It is not the animals, the animal.
Animals.
Rubber or
At the pet store.
plastics and
The
all.
animals
At
at
the pet store.
at
The pet store.
Yeah, you might be done that we are using rubber or
At-
plastic as the handle of the pan, so that you
At
won't be getting hurt.
the
once you
pet
are-
store.
pet store.
Yes,
At the pet store.
I hope you got it. And what about the hair or the wool or
He
the fur of the
sees
animal? They are
the
also
cat.
taken as the
Mm.
insulate.
Cats.
Okay. Now
He sees the birds.
substance which
He
will be
sees
in
the
between the
birds.
conductor as well as the insulator.
He sees
He
the mice.
sees the
They
mice.
can partially transfer
He
the thermal energy,
sees
but they
the
cannot fully
dogs.
transfer.
Yeah, good.
They will be
Well
trapped
done.
some in them. What will
Madhav. Madhav, come on. Madhav Krishna,
Yes, ma'am.
read.
James.
James
James
wants
wants a
dog.
dog.
He walks
He
Walks.
walks
for the pet store.
for the pet store.
Mm,
James,
mm,
James
mm. Sees
says
the animals,
the
animals
animal
at the pet
the
store.
animals
At the pet store.
at the pet store.
Mm,
At the pet store.
He sees the
He-
cats.
It sees the cat.
He sees the rabbits.
cat, rabbit,
He sees the
the-
bird.
dog.
He sees the mice.
He sees the mice.
Mice. He sees the dog.
The dog.
Good. Now, Alan, Alfie, Saiha, and Shaman, I will make you read and yeah, I will make you read it in the next class. Okay, Alan, Alfie, Saiha, and one more person I said.
Mommy.
Shaman. Okay, we can read it in the next class. Okay, fine. Has the time up? Let's say bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye, ma'am.